Administrative Officers Forum of the Delta State Civil Service is a body of all officers in the Administrative Officers Cadre in the Civil Service of Delta State. The forum, which has been in existence for over 15 years, has as its motto integrity and knowledge for service. Pursuant to the goals of its motto, the forum seeks out ways to better the lot of her members. One of the ways is by enriching their knowledge of the job, thus maintaining the integrity of the civil service. In line with the forum's tradition of enlightening newly recruited or converted officers of the cadre on the basic tools needed to function effectively on their job, an orientation exercise was conducted on the 9th of September 2020. The event, which held at the Samuel Didactic Hall of the Association of Senior Civil Servants Secretariat, Asaba, saw the induction of 3 batches of recently converted officers. The batches were made up of officers converted in the year 2017, 2018, and 2019. However, owing to the COVID-19 pandemic and the set guidelines for public gatherings during this period, only a representative few were physically present at the ceremony. The event was chaired by the Permanent Secretary, Office of the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Austin Ede Ogoro. The Head of Service and Head of Cadre, Mr. Reginald O.E. Bayoko, MNI, graced the occasion, along with some selected permanent secretaries of the cadre. Welcoming guests and participants to the occasion, the chairman of the forum, Mr. Samuel E.O. Didactic, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, had this to say.
Let me first of all congratulate the teams for meritorious participating through the rigorous selection processes in their quest to becoming administrative officers in the Delta State Civil Service. You will agree with me that this was no mean feat, as your intellectual capacities and capabilities have to be tested to prove that you are indeed qualified to be admitted into this prestigious program. The Administrative Officer Cadre of the Delta State Civil Service is one that commands so much recognition and respect. This is evident in the processes and procedures one has to go through before being admitted to the cadre. You must therefore cultivate the habit of being up to date with prevailing government policies and programs. To prepare you for the task ahead, we have, in the tradition of the forum, commissioned some notable and seasoned elder statesmen of the forum, serving and retired, to prepare lectures on pertinent topics that revolve around the day-to-day functions of an administrative officer. They have basically put together detailed lecture notes on your expected roles and conduct as administrative officers.
The chairman of the occasion was full of encouragement for the new inductees and praised the forum's executive for putting the program together.
I'm greatly delighted to be here as the chairman of this occasion. And occasion together by the ESCO of the Administrative Officers Forum to induct the newly converted administrative officers and provide orientation for them as the founders of the content. And before I continue, I want to join the chairman of the forum to congratulate the eminent men and women, numbering well over 300, who have been found worthy to be converted to the administrative care. Congratulations to you all.
The head of the cadre had a lot of advice for the newly inducted officers while praising the ESCO for keeping to the tradition of educating new officers in the cadre.
The duties of an administrative officer go beyond general office administration and personnel management functions. Take note of this very carefully. That the administrative officer is a think tank for the government and is expected to be sound in both mind and character.
Some of the resource persons had this to say.
I've tried to package a lecture on who is an administrative officer. I want to enjoin all of you to find time to read that lecture. I want to say first and foremost that an admin officer is not a field officer. He is a desk officer. What do I mean? I mean that you are expected to be in the office, treating files, contributing to policies, and solving issues that need to be addressed.
The process of being an administrative officer is not an easy one. You have to measure up, for you to continue to lead in the civil service. The admin class is a very special class, and people look up to you, for direction. And you as administrative officers will continue to lead the way. So I urge you, if you want to make progress in the admin class, to please read up these papers. They are very, very, very important, I emphasize. And I wish you success in your endeavor.
In conclusion, I want to say that you are entering into a cadre that is full of hopes, but the expectation is very high. You must be above board, and you cannot be above board if you do not accept this one principle, that you are not a field officer. In other words, you should not be perambulating and going up and down. You should sit down in your office, and when you sit down in your office, when there is no work to do, you should not be idle. Read these lectures, read who the administrative officer is, read the other lectures that will be delivered or have been given to you, and most importantly, realize now that you are now in a class where the expectations are high, and you must try to live up to that expectation. I wish you the very best of luck. Thank you very much.